Hello, this is a quick video recording of just the mods I choose in aslains, ones that are most useful I find. Gives you information on the ships. So red is battleship, or might be carrier, no it's battleship. Carriers should be yellow, and then blue is cruisers, and destroyers are green. It tells you their tier, if they're in a division or not. I forget what the one is for. This is if they're being detected, and it their name briefly. So you can tell right away Indianapolis, Baltimore, or Cleveland if they're radar ships right away. And you glance at it again to remind yourself without having to hit the tab key what you're up against. I choose without the side panels because, well, it gives me all the information I need upstairs, because the side panels don't give me anything useful. And that's why I don't bother with side panels up here, because there's no point. Crosshair. A lot of these are static, a lot of these are already in the game. The only one that's actually unique is this dynamic one that shows both 30 and 20 knot speeds. If you tend to change your rank or tier, and you like playing tier 7 and you go down to tier 3 or tier 4 where you're dealing with ships that are doing 20 knots, well then you already have a scale that works for you. And then sometimes if you don't know how fast someone is going, then you can guess in between that. Here's 20, here's 30, go in between. It's quick and easy glancing. Ship movement indicator. This tells you if they're going backwards, they're stopped, or they're moving ahead. There's just different options for different colors, and yeah. This one here is just, I like a brighter version of the detection, so it stands out more. That's just a different compass, that's personal preference. Torpedo warning, these are bigger than the standard ones. These are after, session stats are after when you're done the game. Down in the little eye in the bottom right in your port, you get normally battles notification. Now you get this third one and it will show you how you're doing for your day. This one here shows you all your premium ships and ones being produced. These are tracers. It will change the effect of the tracer so it might be easier to see. Again, this is just, this is tracers out of anti-air guns. It might be harder on your laptops. I'm trying some blue flames, why not? Cruise control, this is so it stands out a little bit brighter than standard. The advanced hit point bar indicator is kind of useless. This is for your RPF, and this just changes the color of it so that it changes to something different than the white. I have very few ships with it, so it doesn't really matter. This is the other one that's really useful. This is the Navigator. It tells you the angle of their ship to your ship, whether or not you can bounce the shells or not. After a while you just get used to what you're seeing. I only look at that now to tell if they're going forward or if they're coming towards me or away from me. Custom loading screen. I use this because it shows me the mini map and the list of players all in one screen. That's the only reason why I use it. This is a brighter mouse pointer. This is an info panel that shows next to your mini map. I very rarely glance at it anymore. I will look at it maybe to know if someone can shoot at me while I'm in my destroyer. If I'm shooting at target A and they're way in the background, then I know if they can actually hit me or not. This score timer is very useful. It will tell you how much time for you to win or to lose. So in this case, they've got 28 minutes for them to win, and we're down to, it'll take us longer. Improved chat, that's a personal preference. It makes it taller and gives a little bit of information. It tells you, like this one tells me which ship is talking, and it makes it a little bit easier. Next one that's useful especially for weaker laptops, is there is compression textures right here. And it's a bit bigger of a download, but it should make your frame rate go up. This one doesn't really matter, it doesn't apply to you. It's just because I can do higher frame rate, it'll make it a little bit smoother for me. And again, this one doesn't matter, that's just an external program. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. Those are the basic and actually the most useful. A lot of the other ones are just graphical information, graphical changes.